Did you know 20% of new enterprises fail within the first year? And even more startling is that 96% fail within the first decade of starting a new business. Only 1/4 of new enterprises survive 15 years or more. That's really surprising, isn't it? Ever thought what factors make something successful of certain business owners while others failed miserably in their ventures?
So many factors.
Let's explore the common mistakes that successful people avoid in starting new business. In today's society, admitting one's error is frequently frowned upon. We're expected to hide our error or place blame on others for them, or we're to do everything in our power to free ourselves from the terrible responsibility that comes with having committed a mistake. The fear of failing is the primary reason why the vast majority of people don't start their own businesses. To explore other reasons and mistakes to avoid, stay hooked to the end of the video.
Hi.
Okay.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, where I almost come up with personal research-based videos that may change the life of small percentage of my viewers, and you might be a part of that small percentage. So let's begin with a list of 8 mistakes that successful people avoid. Number 1. Successful people avoid trying to please everyone. Successful people are not influenced by their own emotions, as they know that people are inconsistent in their feelings for another. One day they may like you, the other day they'll just hate you. However, we may choose how to respond to others' criticism. Successful people do not consider the opinions of others to be their sole motivation. Rather, they put things in perspective and examine their own true intention. As a businessman, you should definitely concentrate on your ideal customer, the ones who already appreciate you. These individuals supply us with helpful criticism and recommendations. Negative people drain us with their negativity, anxiety, and false expectations. Furthermore, we cannot waste time worrying about those who frequently criticize or devalue our work. Such individuals rarely seek our assistance or have an interest in seeing us succeed. Successful people tend to take chance to please themselves and work on their business rather than entertaining the negative aura of other people. Number 2. Fear of failure. It's crucial to have faith in your abilities from the get-go if you want to get off a good start, One of the most frequent blunders that successful businessmen try to avoid making is giving in to the dread of failure, which is the major factor in why so many firms never get off the ground. There's always the chance that your business won't take off, but if you never try, you'll never know. If you give in to your anxiety, you can make hasty decisions or avoid crucial encounters that might be beneficial to pushing things along. Understand that failure is a necessary component of learning, but that you will need some initial difficulty in order to fully enjoy your eventual success. Your perseverance and dedication to self-improvement will be the key differentiator in the success of your company. While I do understand that the unknown nature of change makes us nervous, acclimating to discomfort is a necessary step towards development. Alteration should be welcome. Do not become easily unsettled or distressed. Consider this as your personal and professional development invitation. Our development and speed of thought both aided by experience that push us to the edge of our comfort zone. Number 3. Looking at past. Would you spend most of your time behind the wheel looking forward? Then why would you look at your past failure? One truth is that those who live in the past can never progress. Let's give this automotive metaphor some additional thought. You can see over 180 degrees in every direction from the front of your car. When making a left or right, you can use the side mirrors to see more road. However, there's only one mirror in the back of the car. Using the rear view mirror is intended to be a lifesaver in unusual situations. Employ this model in your professional life. This was a golden opportunity lost. Each and every commercial fail. This is now company history, so you can go on. You've taken note of your progress and prepared to tackle the next obstacle in your way. Number 4. Self-doubt. People frequently make errors of succumbing to emotions of self-doubt when they're in the process of establishing a new business. This is one of the most prevalent mistakes. You can start to have doubt about your capacity to get the business to work, to effectively navigate the task, and to make money from it. Don't allow these emotions to deter you from accomplishing what you set out to do. Successful people report self-confidence and express pride in their actions to make the business work. So it's time to start taking actions by getting started before you're completely ready. Since the reality is, you'll never be completely ready. Whenever you don't feel like you have all you need, making a commitment to action can feel intimidating. Nevertheless, that's exactly when the game begins. Number 5. Listening to family and friends too much. When beginning your own business, it is essential to have a strong support network, and friends and relatives typically make up a significant portion of this system. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to take the risk and learn quickly while you're working. If you're surrounded by individuals who do not know about the culture, you would feel if you were the only one keeping on the relationship and friendship. Nevertheless, having friends and relatives to vent out to is something everyone wants in their life. But still, you should make an effort when it's available to gather a wider range of opinions on your goods and events your company engages in. Family and friends will either be overly present or overly critical of your work. You need to ask yourself, are they the people I'm trying to sell to? If they're not, you should ask someone else who is impartial in their opinion on the matter. Don't rely on the opinion of your close friends to conduct your business, as it is something that most successful businessmen tend to avoid. Number 6. Overspending. Overspending is yet another bad company practices you'll like to eliminate. So, budgetary awareness right from the start is crucial. Take into account that every one of the initial expenses needs to be recovered. Life may get pretty stressful, and I mean really stressful, if you do not have a secure base from which to create your business and live at the same moment. Either make sure that you have steady income from some other work, or keep it in mind that you have quite enough money saved up to support yourself. When it comes to organizing your finances, keep in mind that everything will eventually be twice as difficult as you anticipate. Poor cash flow management is the cause of why 82% of firms fail within the initial 5 years after starting up. Successful people recommend reducing overhead costs of the company as much as possible. When you first start out in business, you should never make financial decisions on speculative statistics because you don't have anything to establish that your idea is successful. Number 7. Not writing a business plan. Developing a comprehensive plan for your company is an essential step in the process of building a profitable enterprise that can last in the market and distinguish itself from other businesses in the industry. Given that you have a concept that is distinct and has been thoroughly explored, you are in the most favorable position to achieve success if you develop a comprehensive business strategy that produces momentum. The management of a small firm already presents a significant challenge. Thus, you should want to offer yourself every potential benefit. Despite this, many newly established local businesses jump right into their operations without first considering the bigger picture. They are left without any grasp on the industry, financial statements, and marketing strategy, or the operations. And then, when problems occur, this lack of awareness costs them effort, cash, and time. Therefore, most successful businesses go with a pre-established strategy for their business, working as creating a business strategy helps you in recognizing the unknown and allows you from not making this typical error. Every product you make ought to have some connection to the company plan you've decided. This helps you keep on track to fulfill the demands and goals of your business and to establish a firm that is successful rather than that which fails. And finally, number 8, focusing on multiple products. Selling an excessive number of products is a common and costly error made by novice enterprises. When one of the store's product isn't moving enough units, the priorities may decide to stock store with more items in the effort to entice new customers. This is not always helpful, however. Let's say you run a store where you sell bags that are recyclable and good for the environment basically, but nobody purchases them. Therefore, you increase the number of goods from your vendor, which are of course also better for the environment. In the end, you will have a complete assortment of things that have no connection with one another other than the fact that they are environmentally friendly. It is likely to be challenging to entice a proper customer base on business if the focus of your promotion is bags rather than environmentally friendly products. This appears to be a mistake with the brand's identity than it is within actual goods. Considering that a company's brand is what most people think of when they think of the company, developing a brand is just as essential as selling items. Well, finally, now that you learn most of the mistakes that you know not to make while doing business, of course, spread the word on your social media channels to contribute to the stream of awareness. That's all for you today. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more amazing and life-changing videos. Thank you for watching.